Well, there's seeds between all of my teeth. I've been eating like the birds, so maybe I'll grow wings. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe in the trees I could do my watching of the blossoms turn into fruit and then drop it. Would She rests her head. She warms my lap with her hard breath. Thank you.
Goedenavond.
Don't curse! Zit maar goed!
Yo, what's up?
A murderous flock beating the wind. They don't need any friends. They're up to their necks in them. Say I was a lonely gust of wind. Could I redirect them? I'd make a city of this ghost town. Even let the crows come, rest their necks and nest their young. Even let the crows come, rest their necks and nest their young. Troubles are gone on the horizon, so I stick a finger in just to test the sweetness. Say you gave all of your troubles someone deserving. They'd make a city of this ghost town. Even let the crows come, rest their necks and nest their young. Even let the crows come, rest their necks and nest their young. 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 Rest their necks, nest their young. Rest their necks and 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 nest their young. I cooked dinner with some friends. Tidy up the house, tie up loose ends. And now the sun has yet to set. A little staring at the ceiling, pick up a book I never read. And I get alone chairs scatter the yard, while the wind does its weeping from the porch, a stranger's song. And I get lonely, I admit. Comes in waves and then it quit like a kiss that missed my lips. And will you do me a kindness? Point sun right into my flesh. I want nothing left. I'll paint that high cherry red. Leave no words to be said. Won't wear my heart on my sleeve, so I can slip out while you sleep. Will you sleep? 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 And will you do me a kindness? Point sun right into my flesh. I want nothing Thank you so much. Anybody been to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? That's where we're that's where we're from.
Hey, the song.
Cosmos are blooming, say 9:45. Can't tell if it's gonna warm up again. I've heard since I started to tame the land. Now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand. The smell of sex, it's the grass and the earth. The smell of love, it's the bread that's burned. Ever since I started to tame the land, now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand. Now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand. Flooding the streets, the whole light gray crowd. Warm air escapes, the bricks come unstuck. Ever since I started to tame the land, now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand. Now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand. Now I'm pulling vines from the houses of sand.
We've been practicing our Dutch in the van as we've been traversing this part of the world for the first time. Can I try something out on you today? Oh, come on.
Jullie zijn het mooiste publiek ooit.
Oh, verdomme. Oh, I understood that. Whoever, you know who is? The dude in Wilco. He was crazy. Really good, yeah. Thank you for the kindness.
1, 2, 3.
Are there any Bonnie Prince Billy fans in the crowd? We're gonna do a cover. Well, you're my
That's
friend,
what you told me anyway.
and can you see
It's inside of me.
many times we've been out drinking, many times we've shared our thoughts. Did you ever notice the kinds of thoughts I got? Well, you know I have a love for everyone I know, and you know I have a drive to live. I won't let go. Can you see its opposition comes rising up sometimes? That it's dreadful and position comes blacking in my mind. That I see a darkness, that I see a darkness. No, I see a darkness. No, I see a darkness. Did you know how much I loved you? Is there hope somehow you can save me from this darkness? Well, I hope that someday, buddy, we have peace in our lives. Together or apart, alone or with our wives, we can stop our whoring and fool the smiles inside and light it up forever and never go to sleep. My best unbeaten brother, this isn't all I see, but I see darkness, but I see darkness. No, I see darkness. No, I see darkness. Did you know how much I loved you? Is there hope somehow you can save me from this darkness? Passion according, according to someone you don't understand. So how could you love her when the cow country called her back to the land and the black river slithers We got a couple more songs.
Somewhere else, outside of the city. Yeah, no, but just outside there was a 10 euros too. Not bad.
on the guitar. This is Pat on the drums. Benji on the bass. I'm Merce Lemon. Thanks for watching our set tonight. We got one more song. There's nothing like an open road, but what do I know about driving? It's only been a couple years since I've been behind the wheel. At one time at the beach, 19, and the weight of my body made phosphorescence glow, and a so much.
Merce Lemon great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. You made 3 albums so far,
Yeah.
and the latest one is Watch Me Drive Them Dogs Wild. You tend to have long album titles, I saw.
Except for
Mood.
Except for Moon. But yeah, the one before is
Yeah.
Ideal for a Light Flow with Your Body. I love the long titles.
You do?
Yeah.
And what does it say about the music?
What does the long title say about the music?
Normally they say it's the best way to abbreviate what you are trying
Yeah.
to say.
I like that there's so many interpretations of it.
Oh yes?
So everybody kind of comes to it with their own story.
There's a
yeah.
lot of contrast also in the music. There is this soft element, but there's always the strong guitar part.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you try to convey also? Or is what you try to convey in the lyrics?
I think both. I think this last album I recorded with the band that I currently just played with. So we have been like working on those songs, and I think they've really helped bring them to life, like in a full band way.
Yeah, did it come about like that? Is it like you just built them up in the studio?
No, we played them live. A lot of them we had been playing live for a long time. The oldest song in that album is like 5 years old at this
Okay.
point. Yeah.
So you brought it on. You played live before you brought it into the studio.
Yeah, except for the title track, Watch Me Drive Them Dogs Wild, that one, we played live a few times, but the way we recorded it is very different than we had like initially interpreted it. But I really like to like live in a song like in a live setting before I record it, just to know what identity it has. We played a few new songs just now, and those, I think that's the only way to figure them out for me. I don't like to figure out in the studio as much.
And they evolve also?
Yeah, even the songs that are recorded on Watch Me Drive Them Dogs Wild, have a new life in the live performance.
That's why they say that some bands should play the songs live before they go to the studio.
Yeah, like do a long tour and really get to live in them.
Yeah.
And then just like bang them out in the studio.
Yeah. And does it happen to you too when you write songs? I don't know how the process really goes, but when you write songs, you bring them in the studio. It's a demo, I suppose?
We haven't been much of a demo
No?
band. We kind of just play them live and then
Okay.
like try to record most things live, also to just capture that feeling.
Yeah. How did you get involved? Because you are currently living in Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Then you went to Seattle, and then you came back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There's what's the logic behind that?
Yeah,
Because
Pittsburgh
Seattle is a real musical city, as far as
It's true.
I know.
I always played music. I took a long break. I played music when I was really young, and then I started playing sports more. But when I moved to Seattle, I started playing music again. So it's been like 10 years of playing under my name, and that's where I kind of started up again, was in Seattle.
Okay.
And when I moved back to Pittsburgh, I just like continued this project, and it's taken on many different bands. But the latest band, we've been together for over like 2 years.
Oh yeah. I read that you are a fan of George Jones.
Yeah.
Me too. But
Nice.
but there is he an influence on you? Or at least his music was an influence, or still is.
Yeah, I grew up listening to him. My dad
Your
always.
parents, I think I would figure.
Yeah, my dad always had tapes that we played in the car. I have like tapes that he dubbed for me that
Is
I
that
still have.
your first musical memory as well? George Jones, that type of music, the more of the.
Not.
Country?
I would say no. I mean, country was a huge part, but I grew up on like Kimya Dawson and like Iris DeMent and
Oh, yeah.
like Woody Guthrie, just like kind of like folk legends. But and as well as like rock and roll and like noise music and stuff. But the ones I really gravitated towards were like melody and like lyric driven songs.
The reviews have really been good. I was reading some of them. Does it affect you? Do you read what they write about you? And perhaps you start understanding what you're doing yourself by reading reviews or by talking to it? Does it work
I'm
like that?
always curious how people interpret things and how it affects them. Just because I have such a personal experience with the songs, but it's cool to see how they can take on like other lives.
I read somewhere you call it a walking album.
I don't think I called it
No?
that. I think somebody else might have, but
That wasn't my association, by the way.
yeah, what was
I think
yours?
I would say it's better to have it in the car.
Oh, okay, a driving album.
I think it's a driving album. Or are you?
I don't know if I ever thought about what
think the
form of
changing-
transportation.
But the changing scenery and music,
yeah,
it's a good combination. I
Yeah,
think by
totally.
being in the car.
but maybe just like movement in general.
Would you say that's the essence of music, to move you from A to B, or to bring you to regions in your mind, perhaps even that you didn't figure out before? That you
Yeah, I think that if it's doing its job, it's
has the
that can
capacity
be, yeah,
to
totally.
transport.
Yeah, totally. And like I hope I can do that with some of my songs.
If you are on the road now at the moment here in Europe, is there any type of music that you play in the bus that you can all? Is there anything that you? I wouldn't figure that you would listen to George Jones.
I put on George
Oh,
Jones
yeah,
a
you
lot, but I mean, we actually haven't been listening to a lot of music in the van. We tell a lot of jokes.
Oh yeah.
We put on Black Sabbath the other day.
Okay.
Because I was like, we put on a lot of folk music, and sometimes I'm like, we need something to kind of pick up the mood a little bit. So we played Black Sabbath the other
Okay,
day.
that's good always. That's it's good to stay awake also.
Exactly.
What sparks the inspiration? Is it in your? Is it like nature? I read somewhere that you can find a lot of inspiration in nature.
Yeah,
or
for
is it
sure.
literature or poetry or?
I think all of the above, but definitely like so many natural aspects show up in my writing. So that has like heavily influenced like my lyricism, but also just like the people I'm around who are also playing music are hugely influential, just like my friends. And I'm often like, stealing little lines from books and stuff.
Does
like,
it work like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You read the newspaper with scissors and cut things
more
out.
like novels and poetry I'm reading. You kind of like collage things. You take it and you make it your own. But yeah, heavily inspired by little moments and
Visual arts as well. Is that something also that if you're on the road, do you pop in a museum every once in a while or?
yeah. Sometimes I also have been like someone who draws much of my life, and a little less of that now. But yeah, for sure.
Is touring generally good for the inspiration? Or is it more having to work the schedule? Sometimes it's.
I think it's good when I come home and I get to like kind of ruminate on all of my experiences. But when I'm on the road, I'm not someone that writes on the road as much, though that's something that I would love to do. Yeah.
Are you currently you're on tour and you head back to the USA?
Yeah, we head back on Tuesday. We have
Tuesday,
a show in
right.
Eindhoven tomorrow.
That's very short. And what's happening there? Is there another tour coming? Are you planning to, because the album is
Yeah.
it's so fresh.
Yeah, we
still.
have two days at home, and then we're going to do a couple festivals in the U.S.
And then you take a break, or would you?
A break in August, and then more touring in September, and then it slows down in the fall, and we're gonna try to write and record an album.
And the writing process is all by yourself. It's
I write the songs by myself, like the skeleton of the song, but everybody in my band writes their own parts, and we kind of flesh them out together.
okay. Well, I would say keep up the good work, and
Thank you.
we'll be seeing you later.
Yes, thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Moves like